इसको बाप दादा कहती है दिल का प्यार। अभी मिक्स है, कभी दिल का प्यार है, कभी दिमाग का प्यार। हर एक माला का मन का, हर एक मन के साथ समीप स्नेह प्रगति के लिए सहयोगी। इसलिए माला रुकी हुई है, क्योंकि माला तैयार होना अर्थात युगल गाने समान एक दो के भी समीप स्नेही बनना। पहले 108 की माला बने तो दूसरी बन। बाप दादा बहुत बार माला तैयार करने के लिए बैठते, अभी पूरी नहीं हुई है। सुनाया था ना कि मन के से समीप तब आता है, अर्थात बाप उसको परोता तभी है जब उस मन के को 3 सर्टिफिकेट बाप पसंद, भ्रमण परिवार पसंद और अपने यथार्थ पुरुषार्थ पसंद। समझा ना सभी ने, समझा।
Om Shanti. Avyakt signals may inculcate the power of being fearless and make your stage unshakable, immovable, and constant. At present, the flames of the fire of destruction are becoming intense. At such a time, you children have to imbibe the power of fearlessness. When you are fearless, no influence of the flames of destruction can shake you. You will not come into upheaval. With your basis of fearlessness, you will give souls who are afraid of the flames of destruction the power of coolness. Seeing the scenes of destruction, you will see the scenes of establishment. Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today is day 30. Manmanabhav. So today is the last day of the month, and today we will conclude and also hear experience. So conclusion and experiences, and after that we will also welcome our new series for month of May. So let's hear from Mohini Didi. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Is everyone okay? Everyone is well? In all ways, you need anything? No, everything is okay, very good. It's Baba's home, no? Baba's home, Baba's family. Baba's home is our home, right? You feel it's your home? You're not guest here, right? No? Very good. We did little bit survey in some of the countries. In Brazil, once all the centers and everywhere. In Latin America, that should be continue with the Vyakti Parivar. What everyone said. What would you say? Continue. It's 2 years now, right? Just imagine every evening we can't go anywhere, right? We have to be with a Vyakti Parivar. Hmm? Hmm. Yeah, until technology works, right? That's also one thing that and in technology cooperates we are able to do. So there is always like, everything has its own time. And then we look at what are the needs of Baba's children at present. And based on that, or listening to Baba's murlis, and we see which points Baba is emphasizing. So we choose the topic. In this murli, Baba is talking about that in the rosary, right, there are beads. And beads have to be so close that the thread is not visible. But also they shouldn't be attached. Dari Janki says they should be close, but if they are attached to each other, still it won't work. Can you imagine? That means you don't see the thread, but still they are separate. Yeah, little bit separate. So Baba says many times Brahma Baba will sit and say, let Baba make rosary. And then he will scratch it. He said, no, because still the stage is fluctuating. But today Baba said 3 certificates are needed. One is from Baba. What Baba does. If we ask him, he smiles, right? Anytime you go to Baba, even if you have done a mistake or anything, he's never serious, right? Have you ever seen Baba showing you a stern eye? He said, that's not my part, that's Dharamraj will do. I don't need to do, right? And that's what I tell everyone, even instruments, if someone makes mistake, you still have to be loving because karma philosophy and Dharamraj will do their job, right? Why should I try to play that part? I was telling someone, don't try to be Dharamraj. It's not your part because the karmic accounts, you have to be just loving. And that's what Baba does. Always smiles. And then someone said, most difficult is to get certificate from family. Is it difficult? No. If you are loving, have patience and love and be cooperative. Maybe we should do that exercise there right tomorrow. See how much family loves each one. But third, Baba said you yourself should have that contentment that you can give certificate to yourself. So Baba wants us to be the beads of rosary. And I think we want also to be bead of rosary, right? Yes? Yes, everyone? Oh, that's very good. So today's Murli underlined us Whatever is the situation, your state should be of Manmanabhav. Remember, Baba. So I thought that it did help us when whole month we keep hearing word Manmanabhav, Manmanabhav. Even keep hearing this word Manmanabhav was helping us to be with Baba. And today's definition of tapasya, belonging to one and also becoming like one. You all must have thought kind of the similarity between you and Baba. Yes, lot of similarities between you and Baba. So we are like Baba. Whatever percentage is there, we have to get it accomplished. So it was good series, I must say. And then we had this time decided when we were in Madhuban, we gave peaceful age to do a Bhakti Parivar. Whole team is there. There are about 100 of them. And they function. They do everything what they have to do. And I used to do it, Amrit Vela from India. And then we thought all those young people who are in the team, they should be given to do. So we had 20 Kumaris. Yeah, heard some of, you must have heard. Then we had some young Pandavas. And so how much like they were sharing that Baba's remembrance helped them, whether it is at job or when there is difficulty or going somewhere. So I think that overall, what we are listening and hearing, the experiences, I think people did benefit from this theme of Manmanabhav. Did you all felt you are a little bit more in remembrance of Baba? Yes? Mm. Are you okay, no? Yeah? Mm. So that's what, see, when there is enthusiasm, you get very, very elevated thoughts. I will do this, I can do this, everything is possible, and that's your enthusiasm. So flying degrees means your thoughts are elevated. And when enthusiasm is less, then say, maybe later on, how much can I do anyway? I am just alone. I don't get enough of this is lack of enthusiasm. So Didi Manmohini used to tell us, as soon as you get the elevated thought, do it. Because every half an hour, the power of that reduces. So she used to give example that she will jokingly say, oh, I want to do this for yagya. And then after 1 hour, you say, maybe I should give half now and keep half for later. By the evening, you say, maybe I should give quarter, you keep it. So she will be saying that how in the morning your thought is elevated and gradually the power reduces. And I always remember that example that is true. Like you have enthusiasm, then you commit yourself, and then you say, what can I do? Will it be possible? But that didn't happen when elevated thought was there. So do it. Whatever is your thought. Someone said, maybe I can bring boxes of mango. You can give one to everyone. So how many? I said, we are 150. So then she said, maybe we give half. So I said, what about we give only a piece? Dadi Janki, whenever she is here during May, it's a season of mangoes. She loves to give one mango to everyone. So many hear Dadi speaking, and so they will bring it. But what I'm saying, when there is enthusiasm, there is elevated thought, and you want to do lot, that's called flying stage. This one is flying. And otherwise, we always look at what is happening. These are realities. But you can change the realities, right? I have so much experience with this. I remember once, I was in Madhuban, and generally, when we are about to leave, whatever we had to give to Yagya, people have given, we clear it. But then we were invited for some opening ceremony. So you generally go, you want to give something for that project, but I said, now from where to bring? Maybe I can borrow from Ishudadi, then I will give her. So I was clearing last part of my clothes, and in the corner I find an envelope. So I said, what is this envelope? So there was some money. So I said, well, I have it now. Many times I will say, oh, this Sunday is long time, this Thursday, we haven't offered Baba this kind of bhog. So this Thursday we're going to do it. So when I have thought, you will be surprised, within 10-15 minutes, I get call and they say, I want to offer bhog and I want to bring this. Exactly what I will think. But if I say we don't have, from where? How can we do it? So when you have enthusiastic thought, it has vibrations and it touches many souls. And because of that, everyone is like, they just want to do it. It's a very, very important quality of enthusiasm. Right? So think about it. Okay. Whole month we will see how we go from there. Oh, shit. There are many.
The breath of Brahman life is zeal and enthusiasm. Brahman life is for meeting and celebrating. The greatest aspect of our enthusiasm is that we searched for the Father for many births. But it is at this time that Bab Dada found us. He made us the masters of all the treasures in which nothing is lacking. If such masters don't maintain enthusiasm, then who would? For us, each day is filled with enthusiasm. Each day is a festival. Zeal and enthusiasm are our special wings through which we experience the flying stage. flying stage is the stage of a bestower of fortune and bestower of blessings. It is the stage that will grant visions of both angels and deities walking and moving around. In this month of May, let us experience our original flying stage through zeal and enthusiasm. With special insights from Mohini Didi and collective meditations.
Angels don't walk, they always fly. Travel first class beyond the sky. Angels don't walk, no they don't walk, they prefer to fly.
Om Shanti. So welcome to Vikti Parivar and welcome to a new series of Zeal and Enthusiasm, the Flying Stage. So of course we'll be starting from tomorrow, but today we'll hear a little bit from Didi about this series. So I invite Didi to share a few words with us. So let's listen from Mohini Didi.
It's so interesting that flying stage of original and eternal stage. Especially when we come to Baba, right? How much intoxication we have. Right? This is Baba, this is Baba, this is Baba, Baba's home, Baba's car, Baba. I remember especially double foreigners when they come in the beginning, all the time, everything is Baba's, Baba's, Baba. And then from where I comes and my comes. Also they say, remember your childhood days, whether in a Lokik way or spiritual way. Because one of the quality of child is, you want child, sit, sit, sit. Can you do that? 1 second you say there is already gone somewhere. So when we say original and eternal stage, could be our spiritual childhood. It's like there is so much when there is intoxication. One time Dadi Gulzar came to New York. It was very, I think, early 80s. We were offering bhog in a small place in Queens. And Dadi Gulzar said, when I went, everyone was sitting on a small helicopter, like everyone got separate plane. So then Baba blew the whistle, their plane has to take off. But their plane didn't take off. They were sitting in the plane, but didn't take off. So she said, because of lack of intoxication. They had faith, nishchay, but not nasha. Because if they didn't had intoxication of faith, nishchay ka nasha na hone se, they couldn't fly. And I always remember that sometimes we have faith, but we don't experience flying because of lack of intoxication. So remember this, and of course, we will start flying from tonight, right? Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Didi. So, in month of April, we did this beautiful series of Manmanabhav, and you all know that Didi also shared that we had 20 Kumaris and 10 Kumars who came and shared their experience. So today is the last day, and from Avekti Parivar, we want to give blessing to them. And today we'll do it in a unique way. So we bring them on the screen. Maybe not all of them are there, but whoever is there, we want to bring them on the screen, and we give the blessing through drishti, right? So whole Avekti Parivar will share drishti, and they will also share drishti. So exchange of drishti. And we'll take just few minutes and we'll share blessing, right? So let's invite first our all Kumaris who came for sharing their experience. So welcome our Avekti Kumaris. Dear, sweet and angelic Kumaris, by expressing the beauty in your heart on the canvas of your life, you reveal the personality of God. By expressing the beauty in your heart on the canvas of your life, you reveal the personality of God. So our dear Kumaris from Hulavekti Parivar, we all would like to thank you, each one of you, for your courage and of course coming and sharing your experience with all of us. So thank you so much. And now I would like to invite our Kumars, Pandav brothers. Dear kind-hearted Kumars, by governing your inner world with gentleness and clarity, you create an outer world where dignity rules. Dear kind-hearted Kumars, by governing your inner world with gentleness and clarity, you create an outer world where dignity rules. Thank you, all our dear Pandavas. Kumaris are there, but Pandavas are no less, right? So without Pandavas, Shaktis cannot do anything. So they are backbone. So thank you once again for accepting and coming to Avekti Parivar and sharing your experience. And also to all our translators and all the Avekti team who are behind the curtain, but they are the real dedicated and really from their heart consistent, doing Baba's service in unlimited way. So thank you to each one of you. Of course, whole Avekti Parivar, as you come every single day without fail. So thank you. It's a collective energy, right? So now, before we start our chit-chat, before we go there, I need to share tomorrow's homework. So let's see tomorrow's homework. Zeal and enthusiasm, the flying stage. The breath of Brahmin life is zeal and enthusiasm. For us, each day is filled with enthusiasm. Each day is a festival. Zeal and enthusiasm are our special wings through which we experience the flying stage. Flying stage is the stage of a bestower of fortune and bestower of blessings. So this will be our homework from tomorrow morning. And today was a global party, and many Baba's children took a lot of benefit. And just to let you know that after chit-chat, we'll be continuing our meditation until 9 p.m. Thank you very much. Welcome to Avyakti Journey, Avyakti Parivar Chit-chat, sweet conversations that overflow with insights and inspirations. So I would like to invite our dear brother Eric. We welcome you to Inspiration Hall in Peace Village. So welcome.
Hello, I'm Shanti. Good evening, Peace Village. The lovely, sweet family of Avyakti Parivar and Om Shanti, dearest Mohini Didi. Where am I? Am I on the stage with you? Am I in front of you or behind you or all around you? So I also brought my wings of zeal and enthusiasm. And I think you will like them very, very much, Sister Mohini. They're very sweet wings of zeal and enthusiasm. See? So you were talking about mangoes. But mangoes, if you have 2 mangoes, it's like
quite big size mango.
So to each and every one, beautiful, fresh mangoes. There's enough for everyone, at least 2 each, not just 1 each, but 2 each. So I was enjoying Mohini Didi, all these Avyakti Kumari and the Avyakti Kumar. I was feeling as if there were pictures of daddies in their young age. One looked like Mama, one looked like Daddy Janki, one looked like you in young age. And I thought they have daddy's power. And in the brothers, I think one looked like young Jagdish Bai, one looked like young Nirvar Bai. It's beautiful family pictures. And I felt they're all back. All the daddies and dadas are coming back to us. So congratulations to Kumaris and Kumars. So we have little time, Mohini Didi, but I thought we can talk about a little bit sorrow, but mostly about happiness. Last week, I didn't take that question because we were doing something special. But there was so you didn't see the mango, Mohini Didi. Did you see it? She saw it, okay. Not here. So there was a question, very interesting question. And I know yesterday you talked about also, the pain or the sorrow, the mercy that we should feel for people in the world. And so someone sent a very interesting question last week, and I thought maybe we can take it up tonight. So the question is the following one. She says, the topic about emotions is delicate, as many Brahmins have been dealing with sadness and losing close ones, and some are very ill. But when they open their hearts to express it, it is important to validate it and not to suppress it. So how to talk about it in an open way, not using gyan to suppress it, but to heal it. Is that okay, or should I repeat the question? So it's important to validate when many Brahmins go through, they lose their parents, their brothers, sisters, or they go through a serious illness. You mentioned about the daddies not feeling the pain. We'll come to that in the second question. So when people feel a little bit sad, how can they express it and validate it and not suppress it? So how to talk about it in an open way, not using gyan to suppress it, but to heal it. I thought it was an interesting question.
Om Shanti. I think it is very, very important that if there is anything which has hurt you or hurting you, you should speak about it. And what I find that while listening, I always keep Baba in between, and I saying to Baba, Baba, you listening? And of course, I keep my state of mind of pure love for that soul and sympathy and sakash. And so while that soul is speaking, I feel at least I would allow everyone to say whatever one has to say, because it happened last month that I was not there at Harmony House, so someone called and talked about someone left body, or but she was crying. So sister said, first you stop crying, then talk to me. So she didn't like, of course, right? So she turned off and then she called me. So she kept crying, keep saying it. And I said, she has to do that, because if she doesn't do that, then pain will remain. And that pain will affect the body or somewhere. Because in India, I remember that when someone leaves body, so they always say that if when someone has to cry, let that soul cry as much possible, because then it will be somewhere deeply, the relief will be there. So I think we have to allow to be, to express, it's very important, but keep Baba there, create presence of Baba, and also your good feelings, sympathy, your love or mercy, all combination of all pure feelings, I think definitely help to remove the sorrow of that soul. And then mostly people say, I feel so light now. I feel relief. I feel my pain is gone. So I think we have to help souls to let them express, and then we give power to their soul, so their soul is healed properly. Don't
So what
say, don't
about
cry.
so what about the soul who feels the sorrow or the pain? What would you say to them in terms of how to deal with it? If there is a little bit sorrow, pain because of any reason, and you're a Brahmin, how not to use knowledge to deny it or to suppress it?
No, because they have to see what any soul, whether soul has gone or the soul in the body, they want to experience is kind of love, and belonging, that or care, or like we sympathize. And so these emotions can help that soul, one who is experiencing pain, to feel the relief.
So you
So
think
we are
that we
creating
should
that
express it? We should
we're
express it?
creating. Yes. What you do?
I don't have any more.
No, you don't have it. If
Not
anyone
now.
comes.
Not now. I've been, I was thinking, I think I've been practicing in my mind long time. What will I feel if someone I love very much, my sisters or, my close friends, whoever leave their body, how would I process the reaction? So I think for me, I found it was important to practice beforehand. So I know how to, but I don't know, maybe I will still feel pain and sorrow, of course, when it happens. But I like the idea that sometimes I think as a Brahmin, we may feel ashamed of feeling the pain or the sorrow, or we may feel bad about, we have been told so many times, don't cry. And Baba has been saying in the Murli so many times, you should never cry. And so then you feel that if you're crying, you're not following Srimad. And so I prepared halva. I have halva ready always. You should just have halva ready. And it's good to eat halva, but, so I don't know what to do.
It depends, you know. If you have tears, you have, it's all right. Don't feel. I mean, I have seen some, those who were very close to daddies, they were serving. So we allowed them, you know, if they had tears, it's all right. And but I know that when my three sisters and brother they left body within a year, well, they became angel now, so they will be with me in angelic form. So I always, from very beginning, I don't deny. Like if suddenly I remember one of my Lokik sister, I don't feel bad. Why? I just say, "Oh, angel, you are here. Okay, you are an angel." You know, I talk like angel. I see them as angels, and I do feel their presence once in a while because I'm the youngest, so they used to always care for me. But now they are in the angelic form. So there might be a stage comes where you don't feel sorrow, but you immediately change your relationship with those souls as angels, like with Brahma Baba we did. So that's what my experience is.
You mentioned yesterday also that, the daddies, although the body was going through a lot, they were not feeling sorrow, pain, because they settled their karmic accounts. And I was wondering, do we need to wait until we finish settling all the accounts to not feel pain or sorrow? Or do you think that we can also change sorrow or pain or even sometimes little sadness, and just increase happiness voluntarily, through our conscience, through our mind, and just create that happiness, not just waiting for the karmic account to be settled?
I think what I was talking, bodiless stage, was physical pain. I was not talking of emotional pain. I was talking about that they will not feel, they were not feeling pain in the body, you know. Like one of the procedure was being done where they had to put the food pipe, from the neck. So it's quite a big hole they make. So while they were doing it, and one of the senior brother was asking Daddy Prakash Puri, Daddy, you feeling pain? Daddy said, no. We were looking at what they're doing to her body. We were feeling pain in the sense of, oh, it's so painful. But she said, no, I'm not feeling pain. So that means their bodiless stage and their stage was such that their body is not feeling pain. Of course, emotionally they want that they were far from that stage, but I'm talking here of physical pain also. So we don't wait, but every day we are settling, no? Through remembrance and going through certain things. So every day we are settling, and a time comes, we have settled all our karmic accounts, bondages of karma, sinful actions, whatever we have done. So we don't wait, but every day we are settling, right? I like when Baba says that whenever there is something physical, just remember I am settling. And I remember that Nirvan Bhai, last year, 2 years, he went to hospital so many times. So last time when he went, the surgery which he was doing, and I keep saying, no, please, if you don't need it, don't do it, because, another extra part in the body means more risk of infections. And he decided he will do it. And he did it. And then he came, and it was really long time to recover. And he was laughing, and I said, Rabbi, your trip to hospitals are so often. He said, but I now settle, no, I will serve. So much confidence, and I was kind of amazed and then inspired too that you deep within, whatever is happening, if we feel we are settling, so you won't be battling or you won't be suffering from that too. So even this pure thought that I am settling could also help the souls. That's what I have heard about from many.
But there's also the feeling, I think, that Now we're going to talk about zeal and enthusiasm. We're also focusing on golden age. So I think this is time now to get ready. I feel like this is it. We have to pack up and Om Shanti, get our little crowns and jewelry ready, and go to get ready for golden age. So I think the topic zeal, enthusiasm, golden age combined could encourage us to realize also that yes, there is settling, there is old karmic accounts, but the feeling I had was, is happiness not something I can create more and more, and stop thinking about settling and past and karmic account, and just invest in happiness more and more and raise happiness consciously? I was just thinking, if I was catching myself, I was walking in the park and I said, yeah, I'm okay. Am I really happy? And it says, no, can make me happy. Okay, then I became more happy. So maybe we need to keep increasing happiness, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a very good idea. So enthusiasm is increasing more happiness, right? So that's what everyone will do. There are so many sitting here. Yes, that's what we will do. Yes, increase happiness. We will do that.
Because you mentioned...
So because when we are settling, so we are increasing happiness, no? Because we will be more and more happy, more and more light, right? This is Peaceful Age audience in front.
I know, they all look like living mangoes. They look like beautiful living mangoes. They look like mine here. They're radiant and fresh.
You are tempting everyone. We can't get now mango for everyone.
Just look at this one.
You have to send it from Montreal. If you send tomorrow morning, we will get by afternoon.
I'll come and deliver them myself. Anyway, just to conclude, I was thinking that, the feeling is always that when Baba was asking you in a book message Thursday, are you always close? Or are you sometimes a little bit distant? And something like that. I felt, you were mentioning that if there is a little bit of sadness, it will take the soul away from Baba. And I was thinking that actually sad in a sense like not being very happy. If we're not very happy, there's a danger that we're going a little bit further away. So for me, it was a very good motivation to be more happy, knowing I will be closer to Baba. Does it work that way? If you're more happy, you click more with Baba. He likes happy soul, no? He doesn't like sad BKs, maybe.
One thing I have, even before coming to Gyan, I have always smilingly gone to God. Always. Because I feel that it's not possible I am not smiling in front of my Father who gives everything to me. Honestly, never. And second thing, I never ask him anything because I know that he knows. And one gets as you deserve and you become worthy. He will give you more, not less. But definitely each one of us, I always say, how can you be not cheerful in front of Baba? And we are always in front of Baba. Is there anyone here who is not cheerful? We can't see because they're all wearing masks. Right? But you can hear them laugh. So that's true because I believe always be very cheerful when you go in front of God, right? So that He can bless you and say, remain cheerful forever. To receive blessing, you have to go very, very happy and cheerful in front of Baba, which I always do, always. Looking at Baba, you smile, but you go smilingly to Baba. You can call it inner cheerfulness or happiness, important to go in front of Baba. But some said, if I am not, how can I pretend? I say, even you pretend, you will be happy. Because you will find that Baba's blessings will help you to be cheerful. Right?
Very good. Thank you. I think we should create masks with a big smile, which would be very nice to put a big smile on the mask. Thank you. I feel that also, Mohini Didi, not only we want to come to Baba cheerful, but I feel now when we all come in front of you, I think everyone in front of you, if they were not wearing the mask, they also feel cheerful. So I think that the daddies, the Didis have also brought that speciality that when we come to you, we want to smile also. So thank you for, there's a beautiful song, it says, who has taught me to smile? So I think we know how Baba has been teaching us everything, including smiling. So thank you. I know we have a little yoga again. So big Om Shanti to everyone in this beautiful gathering in Peace Village.
Om
And
Shanti.
so
Eric,
nice.
do you want to ask something to our Peace Village audience?
To everyone on Avyakti
Everyone.
Parima, there are hundreds and hundreds.
Especially in Peace Village.
Yeah, I feel I'm part of this gathering in Peace Village. Close.
Do you want to ask them something?
To ask them?
Their interview.
To ask those in Peace Village, do you all feel like a juicy mango ready for golden age? Check your pulse, and make sure you're juicy and ripe like a mango, because golden age is coming. So if anyone is not ripe and juicy, I don't know.
It seems you really like your mangoes. That you're comparing us with mangoes.
If I were to have a Hindi name, I think I will be called Bai. Mango Bai.
We do have Amar Bhan, but not Here comes
mango, right? Mango Bai.
Anyway.
Thank you. Oh, you see? Yes.
And these mangoes are very nice ones, right?
Right.
They have been offered to Baba. Not yet, so we can smell it. Because they say you cannot smell, but they look very nice mangoes. Honestly, they like Alfenza from Bombay. Brought. It's very nice. So everyone will get tomorrow, right? Yeah. Okay, so there are 4 tolis today. Desh toli. Kisko? Oh. Avyakti Parivar. Yeah, and also we brought Madhuban Toli, Sindhi Halwa. Tomorrow morning you get. Toli will be for tomorrow morning, right? At the time. There is also Besan Toli, right? And also mango. Okay, let's remember Baba. Not mango, but Baba. Good night, everyone. Om Shanti. Good night. Om Shanti.